Welcome to the Hyperspace Vault. Today we have some 12-inch figures, and this is actually our first video of Rogue One related stuff. So today we're going to be taking a look at Director Krennic and the Imperial Death Trooper.
Yeah, these are exclusive to the Disney Store. They're, I guess, 12-inch figures. It's called their Elite Series Star Wars figures. And it advertises that they have 30 plus points of articulation. So we picked these up at a Disney outlet store for pretty cheap, so they were marked way down. We bought them, I guess, probably a couple years ago. But at first look, they look really cool. I really like Krennic and the use of soft goods on him. Normally, I mean, we don't have a lot of figures in this scale. But the closer you look at these, they do have, some problems and some, cheap molds and stuff, and some, just a lack of refinement, really. So it's a wonder why these were marked down so cheap. And I mean, they were sitting around everywhere that day that we picked these up. But overall, I really like the way they did Krennic. We're going to take a closer look at him. You take a look at his soft goods. They did really good on the cape and everything. I really like the uniform and his insignia plaque. His belt, you can kind of see as you get closer, you can kind of see how rough it looks. The buckle it's just not very clean. The belt itself is fine, but the buckle is just the mold that they used is just not a clean mold. His pants are soft goods, and they're done really well. His boots, and as you can see, some of these joints are just really loose. Like his leg just wobbles around real. There's no tightness to it at all. The knee joint is decently tight, but where his upper leg joins up here, it is just really loose. And down here on his feet, there's a little, like a toe. His toe has articulation. He's got ankle articulation. So I really like the articulation on these, but the joints on these are just really loose. A lot of them are. His arms and hands come out. He has an extra set of hands. He has a pistol here that comes out. Well, I've left the strap in there, that way we don't have to worry about losing it. But I really love the fabric on this cape. It just flows really nice. Okay, Alex, you want to take a look at the Death Trooper?
Yeah, let's jump right in. So, let's kind of say he has soft goods, but not. Because here is soft goods. So,
yeah, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I'm going to get a little closer here, but inside his armor here, you can see a little soft goods there on his arm, and there's some down here on his pants here. So I really like that. That looks really cool. It gives it this figure an extra dimension, because you got the plastic armor on here, the pieces, and then underneath you got the fabric, which really gives it that three-dimensional, realistic look. Now, where this figure falls short is on his helmet. The lighting is really hard. It's hard to get the lighting on this black figure to pick up really well, but as you can see up here on top of his helmet, there's some horrible mold lines on it, and then there's like some rough areas, and then it's like they took black paint and tried to touch up on him. It's like horrible quality control on these figures. I mean, look how rough that looks. You can see the different color black there. It's kind of more shiny where they touched up on it, and then just went on and put it in the packaging, I guess. I mean, this back piece right here looks really good, but the helmet is just pretty rough. I mean, there's a spot there on the front helmet. You got the You got a spot here, it's real dull. Then you got a injection mold place there. And then on this side is a little cleaner, but still you got really rough lines there. And again, this figure, the leg joints are really loose. They just turn really easy.
What I really like about this figure is the wrist rockets. And his pouches up here are pretty cool. You can't actually open them. And then if we look down here, if we just move his gun, these things right here will do to Star Wars Battlefront, of course. Those are called sonic imploders. So those are held in there for if he wants to get someone with it. And I think, like, if he wants to kill someone with it. But I think that those grenades are new to Rogue One. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now, let's look at his blasters and see their detail. Now, his blaster rifle, that one looks immediately just blown me away. Like, all over the painting, to the painting to the color. This is awesome. And
yeah, it fits in his hand really nice. These do come with some accessories. Each figure comes with an extra set of hands, and he also comes with a blaster pistol. So, I love to have him sitting here, and then he has it holding it in his other hand, just kind of in a at ease pose. So from the distance, these figures look really great. But as you get closer to them, you start noticing the details. They come up a little short.
So let's jump right into the blaster pistol. Now, this thing, the way I'm holding it, it kind of reminds me of Han Solo's DL-44. But it's actually a Imperial pistol, and the Death Troopers use it. I like the painting on it. It's basically the same exact thing as his blaster rifle. So this one's pretty good too. And it just has that black band there. I don't know what that's for. But you can hook it into here. And right now we have it unvelcroed, but you can Velcro it up. But first you have to put this in it. Because sure, it'll be hard to Velcro it when it's not in, so you can Velcro, you can attach it into there. It's kind of like a little holster, but except it's not a holster. Now this is the Elite Death Trooper, which has all the armor, and it has the black thing over his shoulder, and all the sonic imploders, and the big pouches on his stomach, and all that stuff. But a normal Death Trooper, it doesn't have any of that. It just has armor.
Yeah, and the Black Series figure is called Death Trooper Specialist, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where he has the extra pouches on him and the shoulder ranking. Okay, now we're going to take a little closer look at the boxes. These come in pretty nice boxes. They have a blister pack that the figure sits in, and they're wired in there really well. It takes quite a while to get these out, but these are pretty cool looking boxes. On the back, it gives you a little description and some photos of the details. Now these retailed at the Disney store for $34.95, and they were marked down at the outlet for $7.99. So I thought these were a pretty good deal, and for the size of the figure and the overall, they're decent. I mean they're a little rough around the edges, like I said, with the moldings and stuff. But here is Krennic's box. Now you can see on this one, I don't know. They must have marked him down several times. He's got several price tags over top of each other. And then there's his extra set of hands and 2 extra. I guess those are some kind of grenades or something. But overall, these boxes are really cool. I love the gray coloring. And then on the back, it gives you some details and some close-ups of the figure and his accessories. Overall, I'm going to give these 3.5 stars out of 5 because I love the use of soft goods on Krennic. I didn't go over his face mold. His face mold is pretty decent, I guess. It's not too bad. They did put a little. The lighting just isn't working today, but they did put like a little extra paint highlight in his front of his hair to make it gray looking, but the rest of it doesn't have it, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, I love the use of soft goods on it. The tunic is pulled tight around the figure, and it's really nice on the soft goods.
Now, as you can see on the boxes, they both say Disney Store, so these are both from the Disney Store in either a mall or somewhere, or an outlet center.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if you can find these, I don't know if they're still around at the outlets or not, but if you can find a Disney Store outlet around you, they might still have some. They also made a Jyn Erso figure in this line, and I'm not sure if they made any other Rogue One figures in this line, in the 12-inch line.
I really hope they make solo figures of 12-inch. That would be cool.
Yeah, we haven't been to a Disney Store in a while, so I don't know what they have solo-wise. But I hope you like this video. And please like it down below. Please leave us a comment and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to see more reviews coming up, we're going to try to start expanding into some other stuff other than Star Wars. We have some stuff we'd like to do reviews on besides Star Wars, but right now we're still pretty busy with our Star Wars stuff. So in the future, hopefully we can expand a little bit. But yeah, please leave us a comment and tell us what you think.
We'll see you later. Subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to leave a comment about what you think about these figures, or if you have one. So, as always, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. May the Force be with you. Hyperspace Volt.